We're all nomads. We travel for work. We travel for love. We travel for education. We travel for economics. We travel for war. We travel for all these very, very different, and the road is sacrosanct. It's very interesting because the Romans with the roads, they built roads so they could move troops. The Germans built the autobahns so they could move troops. Ceausescu built the Transversation so he could move troops over the mountains. When I was in Romania recently, they're building roads as quickly as they can to facilitate the movement of troops toward Belarus and the Ukraine. And also the other great reason for roads was religion. So they wanted, people were on pilgrimages, you know, they did the Santa della Compostela or whatever, or the walk to Mecca or whatever they were doing. And of course the other great reason for roads was trade. So you've got the famous, you know, the Silk Roads, the spice trails. So it's about movement. So nobody is really from where they're from. So even today I met guys in Munich who'd come, they were from Iraq originally, but they'd come from Odessa, so they were forced to move. I was in one place, I crossed into Serbia. There was a new motorway there, there's nobody on it. And I stopped by the side of the road because I write my notes when I do my story. And I look, and there was about 100, and I'm not exaggerating, guys walking like this, really, really, really fast, like they were in some kind of speed walking competition. Some of them had rucksacks, but very few. Most of them had a bottle. I shouted across, where are you from? Where are you going? We're going into Europe. We are from Afghanistan. And everyone is a nomad. Everyone's a nomad. I mean, look at our dear friend here. You know, he's Portuguese. He trained in Savills in Yorkshire, and now he's in Zurich. You know, and that's an amazing thing about being a motorcyclist. There's a certain amount of freedom, but also being a barber. Because when you've trained, you can go anywhere in the world. Say bye-bye. You want to set up your tools on the beach in Thailand, do a few cuts for a few beers. You are completely free. And the majority of people are only limited by their imagination. So what I'm doing on this trip, 17 countries, it will be 8,000 kilometers in just 30 days, is visiting many barbershops, distributors. I'm going to barbershops who've never heard of me. And I'm going to barbershops I was in one shop in Luxembourg. He said, I have 3 shops. I don't sell Captain Fawcett. I said, doesn't matter. I've come to visit you because it's a nice looking shop. He said, I will be selling Captain Fawcett by the end of the day. You know? So, and I'm visiting ambassadors, I'm visiting friends, I'm making new friends because it's an incredible, and this is my 3rd trip this year. So by the end of the year, I'll have ridden in 31 countries.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's about just communicating. And the big companies, you know, the companies we've mentioned, you know, the Schwarzkopfs, the Revlons, the Procter & Gamble's, they can't do that. You're not going to meet the founders of the company. You're going to meet some sub-distributor guys and they come round and just say, look, I've got a box of new stuff. Have it. Try it. See if you like it, you know, and try and get you on brand. The small guys, like I was, you know, literally making it in my kitchen, they haven't got time to go to the bathroom. Never mind to come. So I'm doing this thing. It's completely, absolutely fucking bananas. I'm 66 years old to be doing this, but it's about spreading the word. It's about meeting people because there's nothing like meeting people and spending time with people, you know. So that's really what it's all about for me. Captain Fawcett, Route 66, coming at ya.